Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from tinaheals.com, and this video is about how to do Sun Magic. I will get deeper into how we can invoke the sun according to the beaker tricks and according to the different tantric traditions. But this video is for a newbie, a neophyte witch who wants to invoke Astro Witch, of course, because you have to know astrology to do this magic. This is purely astro based, and I have been interested in this since I can remember. Okay, the stars above live within us, as above so below, so everything that is happening in the macrocosm, the microcosm is a reflection of that. So astral magic is, astrological magic is very powerful, and if done correctly, can yield tremendous results, okay, when it comes to love, finances, and all of that. So first we have to understand the archetype of the sun before we get into how to invoke the sun and how to do sun magic. So the sun is our father. So obviously Sun Magic can deal with the father and, you know, bringing your father close to you or having a better relationship with the father, better communication with the father. You can use Sun Magic. Sun is our leadership skills, how we shine in the world, our goals, our ambitions, but not in a Martian way. The sun speaks of our soul goals, okay? So soul goals, very deep, very profound. The sun is how we want the world to perceive us. So if the world is somehow not able, if there is a cognitive dissonance about the way you think of yourself and how the world perceives you, doing sun magic and sun invocation can be really powerful to build a healthy sense of I am. The sun represents a healthy ego. Think of a white dwarf, okay? It cannot sustain a solar system because it is so weak, it does not emit enough energy. Okay, think of a red giant, too much ego, and you burn your solar system that orbits you. Okay, so you need to be a healthy, balanced sun. Okay, you need to have a healthy, balanced sun. Okay, which is your ego. The sun is your ego. I am. So one of the most important ways to channel the sun energy is to do this exercise where you ask yourself, I am. I am. I am. And you keep doing this over weeks and months and months and months and months and years, and then it's going to be I am that. Okay, I am that is the ultimate dictum of the Upanishads. Tattvamasi. Thou art that thou art. Okay, Tattvamasi, that thou art. You are God, you are divinity. You're part of that one unitary consciousness. Whether you call it Parabrahm, whether you call it Ein Sof, whatever it is, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it God the Father, Jesus Christ, it is one. And you are a part of that one. Okay? And through evolutionary cycles, one day you will have to create universes and multiverses. Sounds strange? Some crazy lady on YouTube was talking about it, but it may not be so strange after all. So we've got to understand that working with the sun, we need to understand the day of the sun, because that is very important. Advanced astro magi's will have to do something more, which is you really work on the astrological timings. Sun cannot be in fall, or sun cannot be in any problematic aspect when this magic is happening, of course, or sun cannot be in the sense insane Aquarius, because, you know, it's just fall position. So we've got to see that, or Libra, because sun doesn't do well in Libra. Sun, you know, Libra is the equinox, and the sun steps over, and that's the death of the sun, literally. That's where the solar myths come from. Okay, many say that the story of Jesus Christ is a solar myth, like the story of Osiris. Okay, Seth and Osiris. So the day of the sun is Sunday. Okay, and the metal of sun is gold. So it's beautiful. Sunday, gold, metal of the sun. You can wear something golden to symbolize. You can wear yellow, you can wear orange, you can wear gold and all that. Okay, very powerful to do sun magic on Sunday. Okay, very simplified. Now, especially if you have, say, a sun in Libra, I just mentioned, or any kind of problematic, say sun conjunct Saturn and Pluto in your 8th house. It's a problematic sun you have in your natal chart. So in that case, you could have afflictions like bad breath. Many Libra sun people, very much Libra energy also, can have bad breath. Okay, because sun afflictions show up in this fire problems. Okay, any kind of fire, in the fire element in the body, any problem with that is when your sun is afflicted. Okay, so bad breath, hot and dry related disease. The sun is hot and dry, so anything that dries you up, anything that makes you hot, burns you, scalds you. Okay, so spells, if you need to do a sun spell, maybe you need to find peace with your boss. So a sun spell could work very well then, or maybe you need to find, as I said, peace with your son. You need that promotion, because sun is your leadership skills, your promotions in life. Not so much so the physical, but if this somehow gives a boost to your spiritual growth, the sun is also about your career. Okay, there are many ways to look at it. One is the physical interpretation, the more etheric, mental, the spiritual, okay, the causal. There are many layers of understanding. So this, with the sun, you can have all these hot and dry related diseases, right? Now, for somebody who is Leo, and especially if you have a 12th house Leo sun, doing sun rituals will really help you, because you need to energize your sun, your ascendant ruler. Even if your ascendant is Leo and your sun is in any sign in the 12th, you need to do this, and you will see a lot of benefits. So even an afflicted sun, okay, can cause pimples in the face, okay, and diseases of the head, okay, any kind of head, because remember the sun also rules part of the head and the right eye. The moon rules the left eye, okay. Now, pimples, I told you, could also trembling and all these kind of Parkinson's, afflicted sun. Okay, sun rules right eye and head by triplicity system. So I'll make videos about the triplicity system, but it's very complicated, but it's very intense also. So each of the signs are broken up into 3 decans. Okay, and there are fire triplicity, water triplicity, air triplicity, earth triplicity. And each of these signs are given rulership by the triplicity rulers. So I'll get into that. You can even have cramps if you have an afflicted sun, okay? And if sun in Cancer especially, you can have menstrual cramps, okay? Even sun in Scorpio, menstrual cramps, very bad. Problems with your reproductive area. Sun in Scorpio can invoke the sun if you're sterile, if you are especially doing something like IVF and you want success. Okay, sudden swooning and your head goes like, I remember in reading that in the Victorian era, women would wear such tight corsets that they would swoon very often. Was that for an afflicted sun? I don't think so. It was those corsets, remember, those really tiny waists. Even diseases of the mouth and any kind of rotten fever. Okay, fever that rots you. Okay, the sun affliction. Heart, brain, and right eye is the sun. Okay, and in the woman, it is the left eye. The sun rules the left eye. Okay, remember that. There's a difference. So, the color of the sun is yellow, I told you. Red, saffron, and purple. Because you also have to remember that the sun rules royalty. And purple was the color of royalty. Interestingly, purple also happens to be the color of the Sahasrara chakra, violet. Okay, now you've got to gather together offerings that you're going to make to the sun. Offerings. Again, the sun likes sweet and sour. So anything sweet and sour. I am vegan, so I only give vegan things, but you can come up with whatever you want. Preferably keep animals off the plate. Okay, sour and sweet. Oils, I use frankincense and lemon oil, or any kind of citrus oil. Okay, in fact, I make my own lemon oil. I boil all the peels, then I drain it and I leave it for a while. Then again, you know, then I distill it and make it all at home. So you can make your own lemon oil at home and you can use that. And while you're doing it, you can even chant related mantras, because the Solomonic magical system, the Western magical system, got suffumigation and mantras from the Eastern Vedic system. So this whole thing of, you know, bringing in the spirits through the air element and suffumigation, okay. So even the mantras. Now, bay leaves are great. Before starting the ritual, you can burn bay leaves. Okay, burn bay leaves, amazing. Ginger is very precious to the sun. So eating ginger can balance many things. In fact, I eat ginger every day on an empty stomach. And I also eat ginger as the last thing in the night. I take my green tea with chamomile, and then I eat my ginger, and then I take some baking soda water. So ginger is really awesome, okay? Eat ginger stems, raw ginger, organic, okay? Flowers that you can offer the sun, again, goldenish, bright flowers like sunflower, marigold, hibiscus, okay, red hibiscus, very powerful. I always offer my son a fusion that I make with hibiscus, ginger, and I put a bit of saffron, because saffron is also very precious to the sun. It's something we can use. An herb we can use, saffron. Okay, peony seeds also work very well. You can keep some peony seeds. Mirror magic is very powerful. Candle magic is very powerful. So you, I'll tell you how to set up your altar, but let me just tell you what kind of places you can use. Don't use any dirty place, because sun is all about glam. So choose maybe a dining room if it's the most, you know, spacious and regal part of your house. Sun rules royalty, so it has to be regal, okay? Now, gold leaf parchments. When you write on the gold leaf your intent, you put the spell on it, and you can just, you know, roll it up together, your gold parchments. That's what I do, and I put it in, and I just give it to my client, and they put it in some kind of you know, pendant, which open up, and you can put your gold leaf talisman in it with your intention and all that. That's what I like to do, okay? Now, even ruby, opal, gold, you can offer to the sun, okay? You can offer just a tiny bit of gold if you want, or opal, because you can see the sun rays, you know, through there, and it shows you visual, the colors of the rainbow, the prism of opal, okay? It's very powerful. You can use that. Other things, you can use crystals like peridot, pyrite, citrine. So if you don't have gold, or if you don't have ruby or opal, you can use citrine, which is a very economic plant, crystal to work with. Ash trees are ruled by the sun, okay? And the number 6 is the sun's number, okay? Number 6, according to the Beatrix, but some say 4 and 10 as well, right? Now, Cornelius Agrippa says it is 6, okay? So it's definitely 6. And Cornelius Agrippa got most of his material from the Beatrix. Now, the totem it's important to have a totem in your altar, okay? It can even be your cat that you symbolically put close to your altar as a representation of the sun, okay? Feeding your cat something, Special on a Sunday is also very good because, you know, this your cat represents the sun. Totems can be lion, cats, or wolves. Okay, you can have pictures of them in your altar. And you can chant switch words like wolf magic, begin now. You can also chant sun magic, begin now. So in your altar, you're gonna dress firstly either in gold or yellow or whatever. Be dressed for the ritual, because if you are doing rituals and you are doing so because your mind needs more structure. Okay, so be centered, and then create your altar, clean space, put down a red cloth or a orange cloth or a yellow cloth. Keep your representation, keep your candle, which should be any of these colors. Yellow can also be white. Anoint it with the lemon oil that you've made, and if you're asking for finance, you can dump a bit of cinnamon in it also, although cinnamon is not the sun's, it is Saturn's, but I use cinnamon in my rituals. Okay, so set up all your seeds, your peony seeds, your hibiscus, your offering, sweet and sour offering that you've made, and then you may go into chanting of switch words, when you can say Sun Magick begin now, Sun Magick begin now 11 times at least. And then you can say that, my beloved son, I invoke thee. Will you please make true of this and write down what you want, and signed and delivered from the sun. Get it signed by the sun. You can do the signing. Okay, when you make your petition, you use a petition paper. I'll make more videos on that. But basically, the prayer can be anything you identify with. You can use psalms if you're Christian. You can use mantras if you don't want to use psalms. Whatever it is, you must go into that frequency of dedication, devotion, and commitment. Whatever sound takes you there. And then you can say whatever you want, because you've created the sacred space. You're holding that sacred space for the solar divinity to enter within you. And you may converse freely with the sun. And believe me, continue this for whatever you're doing, however, using all these instructions. Use this for 11 Sundays, and all your wish, or all that you wish for, will come true. Leave me a comment to tell me if you thought this was nice, or if you're just into astrology and you think astro magic is crap, or if you think there is some validity in this. Okay, leave me a comment and interact with me. Book a session, subscribe. Thank you. See you.